we're picking up is a Suzuki GS850. I know nothing about these motorcycles other than it was some of my best friends from high school. It was their dad's Land Rover Defender. What? Right-hand drive. Looking forward to see what this thing looks like. I don't think it's moved for 25, 30 years, maybe more. But gonna probably not record so much at my friend's house just to respect their privacy, but we'll get it loaded up and bring it home, and I'm sure my boys are gonna love it. They love motorcycles, so I'm really looking forward to see kind of what happens with this thing, so stay tuned. So when I picked the bike up, I did find out a couple things. So my buddies have an older sister, and when she was born in the mid-80s, the dad decided that he was gonna stop riding. So this bike has sat for approximately 38 years with pretty much zero maintenance since then. I got a battery boiling on the charger right now, and from what I can tell, I know a few things. The gas tank has visible rust inside of it, so we're gonna need to fix that. The throttle is completely seized up. There is no cap on the brake fluid reservoir, and it is completely dry. It does turn over. There is no battery. Does the petcock work? The petcock is completely frozen. Let's get started. Let's just see if I can get this cap off. As you can see, really not looking good in there. Lots of scaly rust, so hopefully not the end of the world, but definitely got to get this thing soaking. You can see the sidewall of the tank. Hopefully that doesn't look too bad, but there is some definite rust spots in there. The petcock is completely seized. There's a little bit of evidence of gas leak, but not too bad. So, looks like there's some pins with some cotter pins on that side. Here's a key spot. Okay, well that's good to know. Will this just come off? Oop. Cool. Look, it's a freaking toolkit. Looks brand new. Sick. GS850. All right, so we got this loose bolt right here, apparently. I assume this was a 13, but it was just finger tight, so it's a good sign. Oh, and now look at this fuel tank off. Goodness gracious. Oh, what is in there? There's your mouse house. Ooh-wee! That thing stinks! Whoo! Alright, let's get these carbs out of here. So here's our problem. Since the carbs are so gummed up, I can't get the throttle cables off. There's this guy and that That one's off, but this one too. Nothing moves. Yeah. So I guess I'll have to figure out how to take the tension off that stuff in order to get the cables out. I assume these bowls are not going to come off easily, so that's fine. Isn't it the perfect time to restore a motorcycle? Is December in Minnesota? Yeah. Oh, it's still there. There is a little varnish in that. Oh my gosh, it smells so bad. I'm gonna drop it. There we go. Let's baby. Jeez. Look at that. That is wild. So varnishy. It like almost peeled the skin off my finger. It's so sticky. Wow. Think it'll come off? Not as bad, it's still bad. Oh, it's heavy varnish smell now. It was medium. Now we're at that kind of Ray Lewis in his prime tackle of varnish. So it's fine. It's almost in my eyes. It's almost there. Smell is almost in the eyes. Whew. Oh! You know why these are so hard to take off? Because the varnish glued the floats to the bottom of the bowl. Oof. Oofda. Oofda bad. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That is bad. Ooh-wee. So, great news. All of the slides in each carburetor are completely frozen in there. So, that's not ideal, but we're working on it. I got one carburetor completely clean. I ripped the slide completely out of another carburetor because the needle is completely seized in this thing. So that's not good. And the other two, the slides and needles are completely seized in them. So catch up with you soon. Hopefully we can figure out a solution. We're dealing with our biggest enemy, which is varnish. So far, the springs and the needles were completely seized up. Multiple jets seized up. Packed full of varnish. And this is another huge issue. I think I showed you this already. Carbs are completely frozen because the needle is stuck in the carburetor. My idea right now is apply a little heat. It's a total shot in the dark. I don't know if it's gonna work, and it might just set my house on fire. So I'm just slightly pulling up on the float as the needle heats up. Nothing is happening. Starting to see some smoke coming out of the jet area, which is a good sign. Sign that that varnish is heating up. Whoa! Man. It's free. Smells like melted varnish. Wow. Not good. Yikes. That's really bad. Hopefully we'll be able to clean that out. On to the next one. Let's do the one where the needle's stuck. So that'll be easy. Right? Glued in. Any dang ways, let's get these things soaking. I guess we'll just let these things soak for a long time. And let those drip out a little bit. They're full of sludge still. Slowly making progress. Alright, so it's almost go time. Last night I did the reassembly of the carburetors. Hopefully this battery has some juice. That'd be a real buzzkill if it didn't. Let's get some fuel in this tank. This is gas that I pulled out of my snowmobile that had been sitting for over a year. So that should be fine. I hate this gas tank. Really sketchy. First time the battery's been in it since I've had it. You got sparks and the battery's backwards. I'm nervous, I'm shaking so bad. All right, so let's see if the starter works. Nothing. Does the horn work? Got no power. Headlights work? No power. Bummer. That sucks. Well, that was anticlimactic. So you got fuses here, a fuse here. What's this? How do you get this off? Okay, well there's no fuse there. That's great. What's here? How do you get that off? Okay. Don't want to hulk the thing off too bad. Main fuse is popped. So we got a main fuse blown. Other ones look good. And that fuse is gone. So we need 15 amp and a 10 amp. Oh, look at that. That's cool. No way would these both be a 10 and a 15. Look at that. 10 amp. No freaking way. So, put that there. What are you? Oh, what? What the heck? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Look at that. 15 amp. Yes. Oh, that thing's fried. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, we got lights on. Oil pressure light. Turn signals. Oh, we got a horn. We got lights. Holy crap. Turn this off. How do I turn the headlights off? I don't know how to turn the headlights off. You ready? Oh, it still won't start. Come on. Does it not have a starter? Let's see if it kick starts. I wonder how I'm gonna be able to kick start it with a freaking battery right there. I don't think I'll be able to. That's a problem. Kickstarter. I don't know if it's in a gear. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Poop. Yeah. That sucks. Now, shift down. There's one. I think that's neutral. So, it's been a couple days. I've been a little disappointed with what's been going on, just with the bike, and my garage is all ripped apart. You know how it is when you got a project and you can't figure it out. It won't send spark to the spark plugs. If the neutral light doesn't turn on, it'll cut ignition. Because I was thinking, oh, you know, it'll start if it's in gear, and I couldn't get it in or out of gear, and the neutral light wasn't working. And so I just Googled a neutral switch just to see what that switch looks like. and followed the wire harness. This right here is your harness, but this wire is disconnected. So I'm really interested to see there's this blue wire right here. I wonder what this will do. I wonder if that battery died already. Probably. So that's plugged in now. I wonder if this thing will find neutral now. We will see. That would be sick. Then we would know. Because I pulled the spark plugs and it didn't have spark. Okay. Neutral light! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes! Oh, baby! We got a neutral light. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Great. Rusty gas. Check. Oh, I'm excited. I wasn't even planning on doing anything. Oops. Will it do anything? No luck with the neutral switch. That didn't do anything. And let's see. I jumped the ignition coil and the starter engages, and I was just on a Suzuki forum, and there's a neutral, like a clutch lever switch that will not engage the starter. Let's see if that's our problem. Nope. That's never gonna work. So I'm just gonna snip these wires and tie them together. See what happens. There's so many disconnected things. Oh shoot. I bet the root of some of our problems is in here somewhere. Bet it is. So we got disconnected stuff all over the place. Let's plug this in. See what that does. Let's see. Starter. Nothing. That makes sense. Why would anything work? More troubleshooting this. What a mess. Look at all that. So I brought the fairing in and pulled the harness out, and this goes to the fairing. And these wires that are snipped, there are snipped wires all over the place, which doesn't help. But these definitely go to the kill switch. So plugged these in. Hopefully that solves sort of part of our problem here. We'll find out. Check it out. Oh wait, where were we? Come on. You worked just a second ago. Oh. I think the battery's dead. Do we have spark? Spark! Oh! We have spark. Okay. We have spark. Woo! Alright, I got the battery all charged up. Got some wires from the hardware store and got it moved off the bike so I can access the carburetors. The fuel tank, I don't think the petcock was working and nobody's open today. And I'm not really happy the way it looked inside, so I found a new solution. Look what I did with an old gas can. It's got the little vent nipple on the back. The fuel line fit perfectly on, so I just shoved it all the way onto the tank, and it just dribbles out the other side. So let's hook this thing up. I'm gonna actually, oh no, I forgot to tighten the carburetors up. Ah. This battery's shot. Battery's junk. Junk battery. I wish it would pop off a little bit. Choke cable needs to be adjusted big time. Come on. Almost had something there. Alright. We got a totally different battery that's got a little bit of charge. I got my voltmeter hooked onto it. And it's hooked to the battery. Let's try this again. Alright. Contact. Close the choke. Turn on ignition. Starter getting, Gary?
I think it's getting this hotter.
That hot?
Yeah.
I wish we had a good battery, buddy. I really wish we did. Some might call me desperate, and they'd probably be right. Well, I pulled the battery out of the Buick and jerry-rigged it to the motorcycle, and we're gonna hook the gas tank back up for the 150,000th try of starting it. I'm desperate. Still nothing. We do have a nice hot blue spark, but plugs were black and dry, so still no fuel in the cylinders. So you know what, why not just throw a set of plugs at it and see what happens. You know what, I haven't put much money into the bike yet, so yeah, let's just throw parts at it at this point. Alright, new spark plugs, yeah. Let's see if that fixes it, just kidding. I'm hoping this will make a difference, but I'm not optimistic. We'll see. Now we got nothing. And it just quit. What happened? We just lose our starter after all that? What the heck? Why do we lose spark all of a sudden? What happened? Oh, we don't have any spark. Don't have nothing. Cylinders aren't even warm. Nothing. No spark at all. Why do we have no spark now? Why do we have no spark now? So obviously when I have the camera off, it springs to life for 1 second. Let's see if it does it again. Without me spilling gas everywhere, I forgot about that. Let's see what happens. Oh. Come on, baby. Where will that happen to you?
Dad,
See what this will do.
the engine, this got the screw out.
Really?
So it's not.
Why aren't you happy?
But motorcycles don't talk.
They don't talk?
No.
That's one thing you'll learn one day. They do talk. Come on. I know you want to run.
Motorcycle
I know you want to run.
have a light on, so it doesn't work.
Oh, you're right. That's what it is. Come on. Feel like we're losing spark. Just had spark again. We have some sort of intermittent spark loss problem. Lose a spark. Look at all that rust. That is hilarious. It's in my eyes again. I just opened the garage door. Sprayed my toolbox. Oh, that rust. Idling by itself. It idled by itself. What the heck? Should we choke it up a little bit? Now I lost spark again. You don't even need to. I know it doesn't have spark. Pretty sure I know it's a wiring issue because watch this. Oh, now it's not going to work. And now it doesn't work. It's a wiring issue somewhere. Yes! Yes! Victory! After almost 40 years, this thing finally runs again. I remember seeing this motorcycle in high school and asking my friends, well, what can we do with this thing? And we didn't think anything of it. And now, 15 years or more later, it runs. And a new story is going to be written about this motorcycle. I can't wait to go on with it. This really defines the channel. Find them, fix them, and drive them. I'm so stoked. I can't wait to share more of it with you. Get out there, find them, fix them, and drive them. Thank you for watching. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah.